What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we have an educational video for you guys. A little bit of a different spin here on the channel, but Jay Raggedy this weekend, as of filming, is going to, is this your first regional?
Yeah.
His first PBA regional, so we got to get him right. He's bowling on Billy Hardwick, which is a longer pattern, and as you guys know, in the summer series, we've been bowling on long, and he sucked. So we got to get him right. We're going to work on some physical things, and hopefully some of the things that we work on today can translate to you guys. First of all, what would you say are some of the things you're struggling with as far as your, I would say your release is probably
getting behind the ball.
Noticeably inconsistent on Wednesdays. So he struggles staying behind the ball, and that's for a few reasons that we're gonna go over today, and we're gonna fix it. We've been working on it for about the past week or so. How I would describe his release, it's a little snatchy. If I were to put a word on it, snatchy is the word. It's very quick, and it's very late. So I guess some things I want to kind of outline and describe to you guys first are a few terms that we're going to be using. And we're mainly going to be focusing on the downswing because that's kind of when the release is, obviously. We'll just watch Jalen throw one first. Yeah, we literally have no script here for this video. We're just kind of flying by the seat of our pants per usual. He's going to throw one, and the more bad ones he throws, the longer this video is going to be. So if this video is 25 minutes long, it's his fault.
Get ready for a 40-minute video.
So I would say that's one of your better ones, yeah?
Yeah.
So an important thing when I'm teaching and I'm coaching is matching feel with what's real. So it's very important for me when I'm helping a student or whatever he is. I got to know what he's feeling because I have to know how to break that feel to create new habits, right? Because no matter how goofy it looks, what anybody is doing in their normal everyday game, it's what feels normal to them. So if we're gonna break those habits, we have to break some feels. And it's very important for when you're trying to change something, take a lot of film because you have to be able to match your feel with what's really happening. What would you say that last shot was compared to like your last Wednesday debacle?
I feel like it was way better.
So what are we trying to work on? What have we been talking about?
Trying to load up a little earlier. That way I'm not snatching it at the bottom when we get to the release point.
Yeah, so kind of what's happening with him is the two components I'm going to focus on are what's called the load, which is kind of what your hand does starting the downswing. So once you get to the peak of your swing, kind of how that hand works to get into a position to release the ball. And the second component is the release, or what I'm going to call the action. So that's the second part happening after the load. And what's happening with him is here, you stand over here. Give me a swing. So what was happening with him is he would not load on the way down up until about here, and then his hand would try and catch up where he doesn't have a lot of space here to load and then unload. As you can see here, that's maybe a couple feet. And in an actual bowling swing, it happens very fast. So he's loading late, he's not releasing it particularly early, and then the action's happening too late, which is why you see his ball go about 6 to 7 feet down the lane. When your ball's not reading the first 6 to 7 feet, a 44 pattern like the Billy Hardwick becomes 37, 38. So allowing him to read the front part of the lane is going to be key to him just bowling better anywhere he goes. And it's also going to get his hand going a little bit more forward, because when he is snatchy, like I said, when he gets his hand too loaded too late, he only has two things to do. One is he's just going to miss it, which he told me he doesn't want to do. Or two, he's just going to have to flip it really fast around his hand to get that rev rate. So by getting him in the top of the backswing, getting him to load a little bit more progressively and smoother, he can more efficiently deliver the ball, start loading on the way down, get into a better spot there, and from here he can begin the action of just rolling that hand through and getting him to roll a little bit more forward. So let's see another one.
That was a bad one.
Yeah, I would say you and I can both agree that was not as good as the last one. So tell me what you felt there.
I feel like I loaded up a little too late, and yeah, snatched it and lost it.
So it's a little late, a little snatchy. So the feel we're trying to create for him is it's creating a longer action because he gets so snatchy because, again, that action is so late and he has to catch up to it. So let's say this is the start of his action and this is the end. We're trying to make that longer throughout the downswing. So we're trying to get him to pretty much release the ball earlier. So like I was telling him, if there's a thing such as launch angle in bowling that's not lateral, I'm talking about how it gets delivered onto the lane. I want the ball to be a little more downward into the lane rather than upward, because again, him being late, the swing is an arc. If he's delivering it on an upward arc, the ball's gonna go upward and he's just gonna create a lot of inconsistencies with the front part of the lane. So let's try another one, see if he throws a good one. If it's bad, you guys know what's gonna happen. This video is just gonna take forever. That was pretty good.
That was a good one, yeah.
So that was a good one. As you can see there, his hand just got loaded just a touch earlier, and when it loads earlier, that allows him to initiate the action a bit earlier, allows his hand to come through it a lot more forward than snatchy and around it.
Kind of like feels like a pressure thing at the start. If I'm grabbing it like at the start, I'm gonna grab it throughout the whole swing. But if I just relax that hand, it comes off good.
A loose hand is key to having a quick hand, and a big key to having a loose hand is having a good fit. Come into TV Bowling Supply. Let us refit you if you're not super comfortable with your fit. If you feel like your grip pressure is very high, let us take care of that for you. But let's check out another one, see if he's got it down, because if it only happens once, then it's kind of a fluke. But if it happens twice, then we're onto something. Another good one there. And as you guys have seen on the screen, I have put some clips up there of some Wednesday shots. You can kind of see the contrast between the two. There he's delivering the ball very nicely, smoothly onto the lane. Rotation's a lot more forward. Wednesdays, it's not so much. Ball goes really far down the lane and it's got a lot of rotations, very snatchy. But there it is, guys. That is, I guess, kind of an insight into a lesson / some things that I guess if you feel like you're very grabby and very snatchy, some things you could work on your game as well. Shoot, I don't know what else to talk about. Anything else you want to talk about?
Show him a shot. Show him you throwing a shot.
I don't have my glove on, but all right. Just for contrast, I guess. I'm throwing a shot.
That one doesn't have a thumb in there.
Sure doesn't.
Don't need the glove. I'm sure that hurt.
Bonus cameo shot from me, but that is it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know down below if you guys want to see more videos like this, because he's obviously got a lot of stuff to work on. So we can just make this a whole series. It could be the Fixing Jay Raggedy series.
We can do that.
Jay Raggedy to Jay Riches. How about that? We can do that. If you guys are really enjoying this video, if it's very helpful for you, let me know down in the comments below. Hit that like, comment, and subscribe button. I don't know if we're going to hit 50,000 by the time this video drops. We're pretty close as of the day of filming, so that's exciting. Any parting words for the people?
Have a nice day.
Have a nice day. EFX, link is down in the description below. EFX.
My jersey showed up this morning.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Physics blackout.
There we go. Link is down in the description below. Did you use code MITA for 10% off at checkout?
Yes, I did.
Helps him, helps me. It'll help you and it helps me. That's it, guys. See you guys in the next one.